I didn't think about doing this until after the fact. So I'm going to start now. I have a Ranger V178. It's a 1978 model year. It had a 115 horsepower Johnson on the back. I switched it out for a 70 horsepower Evinrude because one of the cylinders was blown and had no compression. In any case, I decided to do a little refurbishing. So I pulled the carpet and was going to replace the carpet, which led me down a rabbit hole. Okay, I found a whole bunch of moldy foam. Well, actually, I didn't see any mold, but it was soaking wet. I mean, like, soaking wet. I have pictures, but I decided to cut the floor. I didn't know where the strings were. I just started from the center, and I went outward. The foam on the left side was dry. No water, nothing. It's not damp at all. I came to the front. I cut a hole here. That's dry. No dampness whatsoever. The plywood is dry. I came to the front of the boat. Cut a tiny hole here. That foam is dry, not wet at all. I checked the foam in there. It's not wet. So I determined it's only on this side, under the console and under the seat. Like I said, this side is dry. So someone recommended that I take the cap off the boat to do it properly, but I'm not going to invest that much energy into doing all that. So what I will do is I took out all the wet foam. I'm going to scrape up the rest of it with a plastic scraper. And being that up top is dry, but underneath is wet, I decided to go under there and dig all that wet foam out. It was hard, but I'll show you what I used to do it in a minute. Okay, I also went under the seat. Okay, I got up under there pretty well. I haven't finished yet. I did both sides, but like I said, I'm not done. I'm gonna get something long enough to reach back there. The stringers. The stringers were solid up in the front, pretty much. And right when it gets to back here, there's a whole bunch of rotted wood inside. So I'm going to use some wood rot epoxy and then fill in the rest of it. I started drilling the holes. I'm going to drill a few more. The stringer on this side is solid. I can't even, without using a whole bunch of force, get down in there. So I could tell they're solid. It only appears to be where the water was sitting and accumulating. Right here on this side, and over here it's a little soft, but not like here. It's like it's all deteriorated in there. So I'm going to use the wood rot epoxy on this side too. So I drilled all the holes necessary. I'll drill a few more and inject the epoxy down into the holes to strengthen that wood. And then I guess I can put some fiberglass over it, seal it off. Any recommendations on that will be greatly appreciated. But in any case, that's where I'm at right now. Okay, so if I can get all this wet foam from under there, I'll replace it with some new foam, put the plywood back down, fiberglass it, and throw the carpet. down on top of it. All right. Still trying to decide what I'm going to do at the front. If I'm going to make it a deck or just leave it as is. I don't know if I feel like going through all that. But I started redoing all the lids, shine them up. I'll throw those on after I put the carpet down. Gotta clean these out. Dry storage. Got a live well, needs to be cleaned out. It's kind of dirty. Gonna rewire everything back here. Everything works. I took the bilge pumps, the live well pumps loose. I'm gonna put new hoses in. Gonna fix all that. I secured the bilge pump itself and the float with a little bit of epoxy just to hold it in place. Not too much. Should be easy to come up. Well, it's pretty cool. Cool. Probably get a coin box. I actually want to get some new seats. These are clean, but I just want some new seats. Gonna either get a new control or, just paint this one. Take it off, tape it up, paint it. Do what I need to do. Got this old fish finder on here. It works. I have it hooked up, actually. I'll worry about that later. I put in a new fuse box. Everything's all dusty now. I put in all new gauges. Put a GPS speedometer on it. New fuel gauge, tachometer. Did all that. Gotta wire it. Actually, they're all wired. Get those hooked up so you can't see them. Push them up under the dash after I finish this work. Shit. Water's probably coming in through there. I filled those in with some silicone. But overall, it's a decent boat. It's gonna be a nice project, and I'll keep you guys posted. All right. Anybody needs to know what's going on up under their floor. I couldn't find any of this information online, by the way, not for this year anyway. But I'll be back.